I'm Nicole.
And I'm Paul.
And with our motley crew of numerous children from our blended family, we sail around the Mediterranean on Savvy of London, our EP18 sailing yacht. On this channel, we take you with us on our adventures at sea and on land. Please tick that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and thank you for joining us on this journey. Welcome to this episode of Sailing Savvy, where we're nearing our destination of Cefalu, and it was perfect spinnaker sailing weather. We always joke that it takes longer to put up and put down the spinnaker than we actually fly it, because the wind drops every single time we put it out, and today was no exception. But it did make for some great drone footage, even if the catch was a bit scary.
My fingers are shaking a little. Probably shaking.
Guess we don't need to slow down the boat now.
No, we don't. After successfully catching the drone, we're on a roll. It's coming into Cefalu. And we have this big white thing up in the air. I'm going to leave you guys here. And hopefully what you'll experience is nothing short of genius. Okay, ease a little bit, about a metre. Okay, if you just leave that sheet there and come and give me a hand. I'm going to let the line go easy. Can you see if you can undo it? Please don't fall in. It's very light. That line's going to go on the edge. This sail is another one that sails so well. Jesus.
So where are we heading?
I think somewhere between the ketch, the big blue ketch, and the town. We'll get as close as we can, but we can see the bottom fairly clearly here. I think we've got about 7 metres of water and it's going to come up on us. So we're going as close as we can safely. I like the look of this place. It's got that Italian-y, Roman-y feel about it. It does feel a bit like the lakes, almost. When you're on the lakes, it's almost like, because the sea's so calm.
Cefalu is located on the north coast of Sicily, pretty much in the middle of that whole coastline. And the town, with its population of just under 14,000, is one of the major tourist attractions in the region, and for good reason. It was built under a rather precarious looking rock formation and has a pretty headland jutting into the sea. The influence of the Greeks and the Arabs before them is clear in the architecture and the layout of this stunning beach town. We loved it so much we came back another time in the season, but more about that in another episode. Did I mention it was really hot? One of those baking Italian summer days.
This is the town quay we're going to be tying up against later, but these guys are having so much fun. It's a scorcher today, 30 something degrees. Coronavirus is, well, people have stopped caring about it, and these guys are just, well, en masse jumping in the water. Why not? Water's gorgeous. Highlights of Cefalu so far, bearing in mind we haven't been on land.
I love all the little umbrellas on the beach there. As the sun set, we did our daily handstand practice, and I promised Paul I'd edit it to make it look like he was handstanding. Happy, Paul? We drank our sundowners, chatted, and decided to go ashore for dinner. Romantic, isn't it, Paul? He's still getting dressed.
Yeah, I'm still getting dressed.
But look at this.
I look dreamy romantic because that was absolutely stunning.
Here's my dry bag. I have got a lovely handbag on the boat.
I'll carry the bag and look stupid. That's fine. Look how gorgeous you look. We even had Elton John flown in.
There's a queue here for people to stand in the archway and get a photo, and for good cause. Look at that. It's just stunning. We're not going to stand in the queue, are we? But
no. But we can film everybody else in the archway. Oh, look, hold on. Photo bomb. Can't see you, but you did well. Look at that colour. This footage was filmed between the first and second lockdowns in July 2020, and you'll recall that the world was still reeling from the heavy losses of life, especially in places like Italy. This was the first time that we're amongst so many people, and we felt really exposed, if I'm honest. But it was great to get off our own little island for an evening of exploration. Okay, I've got a thing.
What's your thing?
My thing is, I'm probably the least religious individual you're likely to meet ever.
Yeah.
But these places just do something to me. I have this yearning to get inside them and see what they're like. This is a medieval wash house. And this is wreaking havoc with my eyes. Runs through here. The river runs through and they wash in the running water and they capture it so that they slow down the flow, so you can always clean yourself in running water, which is obviously quite hygienic. Cheers. We're ashore. We enjoyed a traditional Italian dinner while we watched the swell build. It was rolly, that's for sure. And we just watched the mast rock probably 15 degrees from vertical. So we didn't even check we didn't check all the drawers and stuff ready for sailing. It turns out the anchorage has gone a bit rolly. So when we get back to the boat, let's see what's happened. It could be messy. So we're leaving Cefalu now. We've just had some breakfast. I've tied it up downstairs. And Paul is somewhere up here. And we're heading over to the Aeolian Islands to
Where we were this time last year, we were over here at these Aeolian Islands, and they are just beautiful, in particular Stromboli, which erupted last year when we were there. And here's Paul.
Oh,
what are you doing down here?
Dying. Heat exhaustion. There's a hose pipe up there, right?
Yeah.
Squirt me with it. Just do it. Oh, that's so good. Okay, not too much. The washing machine's getting wet. There's some clothing here. The tea towel and some...
Yeah, that needs to be washed when we put a load on.
Okay. Just another sunset on the good ship Savvy.
Should be called sailing sunsets, the amount of sunsets that
Yeah.
we photograph.
This happens every day.
Yeah, this Joby thing is not working. We're gonna miss it. So I'd rather just drink champagne and not worry about this.
Okay.
This is not working. We're not even in the picture.
Oh no, I'm just videoing.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so where are we? We're headed that way. This is Salina, Filicudi, Alicudi. Over here is Filipaldi, and of course Stromboli. Are we just drinking?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll turn that chair sideways. We woke up on, where did we wake up? Cefalu, and we're going to be going to sleep on Salina after the sunset, after some Copene Malvolti Brud Rose.
Next episode, we go a little crazy in a chandlery, buying nearly everything before the owners sent us to their daughter's clothing boutique, hoping we'd do the same, of course. We're suckers for a good salesperson. As you'll see, it's a theme throughout this series. Thank you for watching. Bye.